No, let's not wake him up. That was... never mind. Let's not wake him up. Let's... Manny. Manny.
You have any luck with the ghouls?
Working on it. Do you have any to do with Boon's wife's
Believe me,
disappearance?
when I heard the news, my first thought was, I owe somebody big. I figured Boone would come around after a while. But he hasn't. I'm starting to think that if he doesn't find her, things will never go back to the way they were.
Who would want to hurt her?
Man, everybody. That girl didn't have one friend in this whole town. She didn't want any. She wanted to sit in her room all day and make herself miserable. And she went out of her way to be rude. She
Okay.
upset a lot of people. You wouldn't have liked her either.
Okay. Bye. I'm not just...
Moving.
Well, that's not related. Aha! Well, this isn't great, is it? Boon's room. I don't suppose we'll find any clues in Boon's room, but, you know, cover all the bases, or whatever. I assume it's his wife's room, too. I don't quite get how it happened, considering he was guarding the town and stuff. I'm not saying it's his fault at all, I'm just wondering how... Aha!
Hey there.
Hello, old lady.
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
You a pilot?
Vertibird pilot. 71
Nice.
missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
Okay. What do you do in Novak?
I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together.
Do you fly in the NCR? Four?
Four? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
Okay. Bye.
What?
Random old lady. Apparently you're not even a suspect, because I didn't get the option. There's something in front of the dinosaur. Aha!
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you?
Not as far as I know.
Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on.
Thank you, I think. Why would Mr. Bishop be after you?
Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see?
Ah.
Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and,
Okay.
you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands.
You robbed a casino boss.
Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
A little, is that... You don't know how to quit, do you?
I guess I don't. That's why I'm here.
I'll let you know if I find any work for a singer.
You do that?
You're a singer, when did you tell me
Great.
that? Singer from New Reno. I think I might have seen you somewhere. Yeah, I might have seen you.
Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah,
Not
that's right.
particularly.
I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me.
Why'd you come all the way?
You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand.
Oh, I
and
see.
he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog.
Okay. Well, you're not a suspect, apparently, so... Wait, you doing work on your motorbike. Okay. Yep, fair enough. I guess that makes sense if you're hiding out. Oh, must be that must be the rentable motel room, as opposed to the bungalow, which I suppose is better. Well, that didn't help much. What else have we got? Let's see. Jeannie May.
Hey there. Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
I'd like to rate... What's wrong with Boone?
Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear.
Ah.
I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived.
Can you tell me more about her?
How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting.
What's the quiz? Okay, you are a suspect. Wait, should I pickpocket? You have She has a safe, which only she's got the key to. That might be worth looking at. Who else is around?
Look who's here.
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty.
Yes. What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might.
Ah.
I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone, that's for darn sure.
Fair enough. What do you do here?
Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's
Oh, you're the
about it.
Brahmin guy.
Alice will tell you, I don't get out a whole lot.
I heard you losing
Losing
livestock.
don't describe it. It's a massacre. A few more days and there won't be nothing left to lose.
Tell me about the attacks.
Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But
Right.
it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes.
Well, at least you keep the meat. Yeah, look at the attacker.
Beg your pardon, mister, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over.
Fair point.
Not to mention what would happen if half of what Nobark says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's
Nobark?
doing this will move on or get tired
Who
of it.
or what is
I
a
just hope it
Nobark?
happens while we still got animals left. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side.
Okay. I'll see if I can catch whoever's responsible.
We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it.
Okay.
Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have.
Okay.
Here. What brings you here?
Lot of things. Attacks on your ranch.
That's the strangest thing. Last time it happened, I could swear I heard someone cry out for help. Sounded like a big fella.
Okay.
But when we finally got up the gumption to go look outside, all we found was our cattle.
Gumption.
And I know what they sound like
Strange.
when they get upset. I can't imagine what went on. Dusty can probably tell you more about it.
I doubt it. I've already talked to him. Why don't you tell me about Boone's wife?
Boom. That's that sniper fella.
Yes,
Works in
the bold
dinosaur,
one.
right?
With
I
sunglasses.
only met them but once or twice.
Ah.
They seemed real happy together. I really ought to get to know them better. They're probably nice folk.
It's a bit late to get to know the wife. What do you think of the people who live here?
Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Try not to pry. I think Jeannie Mae gets bothered that we aren't more sociable. But it's just our way. Ain't that we don't appreciate what she's done, managing this town like she has. But I worry she feels that way anyhow. Not that there ain't others who pry around here. That No-Bark was skulking around our yard.
Who is No-Bark?
I thought he was our cow killer. Was about to lash him with our bullwhip till I saw who it was. He's harmless, though. Part of me wishes I could see things like he sees them, all full of mystery.
How No-Bark gets his name?
I'm not sure who started it. Wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to.
Ah.
I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor No-Bark.
Ah. That's not quite how it goes, but fine. Just wanted to meet you.
Oh, well,
I guess.
I'm Alice, and you've already met my beau, Dusty. He's sweet, ain't he?
Yes.
I don't care what my mama said. I know how to pick 'em. We set up this ranch years back when Novak was just getting settled.
Okay.
But now, with all the danger on I-15, folks are starting to come through here from all over. Novak might just be the next Nevada boomtown.
Good to hear. See ya. Can I just... Sorry, I need to turn... Sorry. That was getting a little annoying. Right. Okay. Hello?
What can I do for you?
I need medical supplies.
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
Okay, maybe I've changed my mind a little. Wait, this is the thing for the weapon I've got. Yeah, forget it actually. Bye.
Between you and me, I don't think she studied at an accredited institution.
Oh, thanks for letting me know that. Okay, be careful of that, Doctor, and don't use them unless you have to. Okay, so... who have we left to check? We haven't found where our old No-Bark lives. Well, I assume he's old. Is this house abandoned? Yes, it is abandoned. I'm looting it. We're right next to a shop. I might as well grab everything. That's basically the only reason I'm doing that. Oh, okay, this stuff is free then. Good to know. Okay. That's weird.
Howdy.
Okay, right, so where was I? Yes, I was gonna try and find No-Bark and check out
I wanna
Jimmy
have
is
some fun.
safe.
Wanna go Brahmin tipping? You'll have to do the tipping though. I can never get the Brahmin to fall over.
Sure. We have nothing better to do.
Careful. They got spies all over.
Oh. Good to know. I like your decor. So, about those spies.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
Okay. They tried to make you talk.
Confound it, No-Bark, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know?
What's been on in town?
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. And always there's holes all over the body.
Okay.
Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Nobark.
Okay.
Doesn't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Nobark, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's why they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in.
Fair point, Nobark. What else do you know?
I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me.
Ah.
He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could
What did you
imagine.
guess I was?
Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell, anyways, since when he come up to me, he was invisible.
Ah.
Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it.
Definitely a minigun.
Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
Interesting. Anything else interesting
Folks will tell you
happening?
that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
Ah. What do you think's actually at the factory?
Ghosts. Kami ghosts who don't know they're dead.
Of course.
Hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a Kami ghost and so forth.
You're a scientist? Guessing you haven't been for a while. Yeah, you probably haven't been a scientist for a while. Poor Nobark. Why do they call you Nobark?
Because they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, because it's the truth. Them quack
some truth
doctors can
somewhere.
say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my
Oh.
skull. I know what I seen.
That kind of explains this. Anyone been acting strangely lately?
I don't trust a man that doesn't have something strange going on about him, because it means he's hiding it from you.
That is a
If
fair
a man's
point,
wearing
actually.
his pants on his head, or if he says his words backwards from time to time, you know it's all laid out there for you. But if he's friendly to
not
strangers
necessarily, but-
and keeps his home spick and span, more often than not, he's done something even his own ma couldn't forgive.
Not necessarily, but I get your point, actually. What do you know about the objection of Boons' wife?
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby too for a spell. Could be
The
that
lobby?
person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you ask me. I thought it was
is.
cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better.
Who was it?
More rat men. Come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions and all the latest designer appliances.
Who makes these
They
designer
covered our lady folks'
appliances?
long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
I love this guy. He's amazing. No. Do you want to play Caravan?
Sure, old Nobark is always looking to play. Not for entertainment, mind you, but because if you look at the cards right, you can know the future.
Of course. Some other time, maybe. I can never. I hate Caravan.
You've seen them too, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. I knew I wasn't the only one.
Of what? Bye.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Okay, got it. Okay. Okay, yeah, I've run out of words for that. But interest. Wait. Victor?
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
What did you just say? And what are you doing in
I
Novak?
don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
Okay. Quite a coincidence.
Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time.
Fair point. It's nice to see a friendly face out here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
I could use a bed and some
Well, this
supplies.
ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you can find what you need here. Try the office out front.
You said the men that jumped me were heading this way,
No,
right?
don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
See ya.
Be seeing you.
Bye, Victor. Okay, that's slightly suspicious. He's not involved in this, but considering the package was commissioned by him, and this is actually all quite suspicious. Aha! A safe. Someone went into here. The safe seems as good a place as any to look. Considering she's the only one with a key. No. Bit of sale. Whoa, oh, right, look at Willow's general entries another time. Okay, sure. Check with the ranger station, midnight ranch attacks. Okay. We, the representatives of Consul of Cinerum. Of Cinerum? I'm not quite actually sure on the pronunciation of that. Let's go with that. Have this a bargain to purchase from Jeannie Mae Crawford of the town of Novak the exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Clara Boone for the sum of 2,000 caps, and those of her unborn child for the sum of 500 caps. The receipt whereof is hereby acknowledgement. We want the slave and her young to be sound and faithful and slaves for life. We covenant with the said Jeannie Mae Crawford and that we have full power to bargain and sell said slave and her Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending success maturity. Not quite such a nice old lady, then. Excuse me.
Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
Well, you see, there's something you need to see in front of the dinosaur.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Yeah, it's kind of urgent. It's hard to describe, like, kind of accurately. Are you coming? What? Where's she gone? No, seriously, oh, there you are. Okay. Nice night tonight. Novak. Great name. No vacancy sign. decide to name the town based on that. Fair enough. I like it. It's sort of around this area. Just a sec. I need to. I've got this. Actually, give me a moment. I just want to put a hat on. I know I've got one on, but still, I don't know. It feels like the right time. Where'd I put it? Seriously, where did I put it? Am I blind? Oh, right. Grayed out. That's why. Excuse me? It's more over this way. Yeah, a bit further, I think. That's about right. Wait, what? Someone shot her! Yeah. Kind of guessed it was Boone. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't exactly expecting her to be shot, though, to be fair. I suppose... This area, there isn't really many prison things, is there? There's a bit from the NCR, but there's not loads. It's not too widespread in some areas. Wish we could have sent to the prison, really, but... Hope Boone feels... Well, no, happy's the wrong word. Content, at least. More content, any rate. Boone?
That's it, then. How did you know?
What? I found the bit of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
What would you have to... Are you an outlaw now?
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
Ah. What were you doing after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that.
Oh, why not? This
Don't see
town
much
needs
point
you, I
in
think.
anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Come with me if you feel like it, but... I think this
You don't
town
wanna do
needs
that.
you. 40 snipers work in teams.
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Now, Boone... I agree. You should come with me sometime, but for now, I think this town needs you more than I
What
need
is
you.
it?
So... How do you feel about Manny
He
Vargas
was a
anyway?
good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
We were.
Not anymore?
No.
Okay. Why did you serve in the military?
First NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran.
How'd you have them join
They
them?
pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay.
Is that a first recon beret?
Yeah, you could tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath.
It's not actually too clear. What's the slogan?
The last thing you never see. Pretty accurate. And so are we.
Tell me about Camp McCarran.
It was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the strip.
Fair
They've got
enough.
an old monorail that still runs between them. Used mostly
Nice.
for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave, you're allowed to go gamble. Was General Oliver's post. But I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it.
What do you think of General Oliver?
Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him.
Do you know Colonel Shu
Yeah.
then?
He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he remembered me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president.
That's not good. The dam?
The big one. The one the NCR is trying to hold on to.
Yeah, I get that.
That the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding it.
What was Camp Goph like?
It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam.
Let's talk about something else. Let's leave him for now. I think we should part ways
If that's
soon. Yeah, you should head back home.
Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
Boone? Are you on duty? Okay. Well, the lady who was in charge is now dead, so we're not in charge, but you know what I mean. Wait, what? 8-ball. Why did I buy that anyway? I have no idea why I bought that. Really? Oh, there you are, Boone. We can't... Let's wait till morning. Then I guess we can talk to Cliff about... I don't know. What happens now?